Today I had dinner again with my parents and my sister after almost 2 years. When I was in my 20s and 30s, every week, at least once a week, we used to go eat out together. We used to go hang out, go to some tourist location together. But ever since my sister's mental condition become worse, it's getting harder and harder to make that happen. Today, I spent time with them again because I had to help them to open the bank account again. So we went to this one other bank. Initially, I was a little bit self-conscious to walk in with my sister because I don't want people to see me with a person with a mental problem. But anyway, we opened the bank accounts, and at the end of the day, we had dinner again after many years. It was a tough day because my dad, he was arguing me with the whole time. He wanted to go argue with the last bank and question them why they closed his account. He doesn't want to go open a new bank account. I had to convince him to open a new bank account because if he doesn't open the bank account, he's not going to be able to get the the retirement money. He's not going to be able to pay for the expenses. So I had to argue with him and scream with him and convince him. But after the whole afternoon, finally we were able to open the accounts, one for my sister and another one for my parents. So my dad, he offered to go have dinner. Initially, I refused because I was really fed up. I don't want to spend another second with him because he's just so annoying, so fucking. It's like waste of my time. But since I was there, so I went to have dinner with him. I gotta admit it feels good because after all, they're my family. Although my father and my sister, they're total fuck ups, but what can you do? They're my blood relative. Sometimes I look at my dad, especially when I look at my sister. I really pity her because she hasn't really enjoyed anything that's worth enjoying in the life. And I also feel bad for my mother too. Every day she had to deal with those two crazy people. But I'm glad today we had a chance to have dinner again. Although it's hard to deal with them, but in the future I'm gonna try to at least have a lunch and with them at least once a week.